Blood Pit of Horror, 1965 review. Blood Pit of Horror is an Italian Gothic horror film that mixes pulp thrills, strange atmosphere, and a bit of campy sensuality. The story follows a photographer and a group of models who travel to an old abandoned castle to shoot some risque covers for horror magazines. What begins as a playful photo session soon turns into a nightmare when they discover the castle is home to a madman who believes he is the reincarnation of a 17th century executioner known as the Crimson Executioner. The film stars Mickey Hargitay, who delivers a wonderfully over-the-top performance. He spends most of the movie posing, flexing, and shouting about purity and punishment, making the character both ridiculous and strangely fascinating. His energy keeps the movie from dragging, even when the pacing slows down. Visually, the movie is striking. The castle sets are colorful and theatrical, filled with dungeons, torture chambers, and red lighting that gives everything a surreal, comic book look. It feels like a live-action version of a pulp magazine cover. The music is dramatic and sometimes unintentionally funny, which only adds to the charm. The tone shifts constantly between horror, camp, and accidental comedy. The victims are mostly models in skimpy outfits, and the film leans heavily on style and spectacle rather than genuine scares. It is more about atmosphere than terror, and its mix of sadism and silliness gives it a strange appeal to fans of vintage exploitation cinema. Blood Pit of Horror is not a great film in the traditional sense, but it is undeniably entertaining. It is colorful, bizarre, and filled with wild performances that make it a perfect example of mid-60s Italian Gothic excess. If you enjoy old horror movies that combine beauty, madness, and melodrama, this one is worth watching, preferably late at night, with the lights dimmed and your expectations low.